Alright, in Skyblock there are many skills that you can max out in the game. Also, before I start talking about what skill we're going to be talking about, I'm just going to say happy 4-year anniversary to Skyblock. I wanted to make this video in celebration of it, kind of, but it's not really kind of a celebration, it's just a guide video. But anyways, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get the fastest way to max your foraging level, or max out all your foraging collections, or whatever you're trying to max out. So, first things first, you're going to need a lot of money. And when I say a lot of money, I don't mean 1 million coins or something like that. No, I'm talking, if you want the best of the best foraging setup, you are going to need at least like 30 million to 40 million coins. Now you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to get that much? Well, there's a few ways. You can do summoning eye grinding, you can do many other things. Summoning eyes go for about 1 million coins each, so if you just grind out 30 summoning eyes, which might take a while, I'd say a few weeks at best, or you can, let me finish the first part. You can either do, you can do summoning eye grinding, if you want to do it that way. You can also do the experimentation table if you get it maxed out, or if your enchanting skill is pretty high and you have a good chance to find really rare super pairs books, you can make 30 mil pretty quickly by getting like a bunch of sharpness 6 books or whatever. It depends on what enchantment you get. If you get growth 6, then that'll be good. Or if you get really lucky and get a 7 book, you'll be up 70 million coins after this video. Like, you'll still have 70 million coins to spare, because most of the level 7 enchantments are like 100 mil. Anyways, now that you guys know how expensive this video is, and you know how expensive it's gonna be, you may click off. I give all the poorer players permission to click off this video right now, but if you want to keep watching, go ahead. So first things first, let's talk about foraging itself. So foraging, it's pretty simple. It's just cutting down trees. All right, that's all it is. Also, my inventory is a bit full here. I probably shouldn't have shot that. Hang on. Ignore the fact that my inventory is like this. I was doing some end grinding, trying to get some enderman pets. Anyways, so that's foraging is. It's just cutting down trees. It seems simple, right? It's not really that simple, but it's kind of simple in a way. But, yeah. So, basically, the first thing you're going to be spending money on, is, I'm going to show you guys why this video is going to be so expensive. So, first of all, let us just head off back to the hub. Let's go back to the hub and just get back there, alright? Let's get back to the hub, and I'm going to show you guys why this video is going to be so expensive. So the first thing, the reason why this video is going to be so expensive, is because you need a legendary pet. Now, legendary pets, some are cheap, like endermites. Legendary endermites are like 3 mil right now. But hang on, let me sell all this stuff real quick. But some are really expensive, like Enderman and stuff like that, or Ender Dragons. Ender Dragons are extremely expensive, like 100, they're like 650 mil right now. Golden Dragons, stuff like that. I actually have a legendary Enderman, but I grinded this one out myself. I actually got that by myself. Very lucky drop, by the way. So the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need the tree capitator. So the tree capitator costs about 2 million coins. It's not too bad. You could actually grind this out yourself if you want to grind it out. It costs 8 stacks of enchanted obsidian, and 8 stacks of enchanted obsidian is going to cost you, let's see, how many is that? That's 256. If you get, shoot, wait, 1, 2, 3, oh, I actually have 8 slots in my inventory. It's going to cost you about 2 million coins. As you can see right there, that filling my inventory would give me exactly the amount I need, which is 512. That's how much enchanted obsidian you need, because that's, yeah. It's 1.8 mil coins, close to 1.9 mil, so it's actually better to buy it, because the lowest buy now is apparently 1.8, but most of them are 2 mil. You're also, if you do, well, here's the thing. You also need, before you can even, if you want to craft the tree capitator, you need the jungle axe. The jungle axe is crafted with 3 enchanted, jungle logs, which are not that expensive. 3 of these things are only about 10k coins. You could probably actually grind out that much in a day, but the problem is you need Junglewood collection level. You need level 7 jungle collection, which is 5k jungle logs, which we've already maxed out jungle collection. We've unlocked the mystery ocelot pet, but the problem is I don't think we're gonna be any of us are gonna be crafting that any soon. But back to what we're talking about. So you're gonna need the jungle axe recipe. If you want to buy it, you can. They're pretty cheap on the auction. You can just buy them off the auction. There's no buy it now, so you're probably gonna have to win an auction. But yeah. It's a really good axe. It's a decent axe. It doesn't break that many logs. The tree cap breaks more. That's why I'm saying get a tree cap. But you're gonna spend 2 million coins on that total. So that's 2 mil spent. We're gonna keep increasing this counter as we go. All right. So we've gotten the tree capitator down. Obviously, you're gonna get efficiency 5 on it. That won't cost you but like a few coins at least if you just get 1 grand XP bottle and you just put that on there. Now for reforges, it depends on if you want more money or you want to just max out foraging. I have the Moil reforge, which for a legendary gives 3 foraging wisdom. Mine's only epic, so it gets 2 foraging wisdom. The foraging wisdom is basically it's basically just it gives you more wisdom, which wisdom helps you. It gives more foraging experience. Yeah. Also, to do with wisdom, this is actually an optional part. You don't have to do this. You can skip part ahead of this video. But you can get a... Hang on. You can also get a foraging boost potion. I recommend the XP boost 3 potion for 36 minutes. It grants 20 foraging wisdom. I don't know where you can get them. I know you get them from gifts, so if you wanted to, you could go to the bazaar. I think they come from... if you want the ones that are less more expensive or less expensive, you can get where are the gifts? There they are. You can get white gifts. A stack is about 163k coins, and you know you have 30 million coins to spare if you're watching this, probably, unless you're not. Or you can get a stack of these, which is 500k. I think they come from green gifts. I think that's where you get them most. Or you can spend 4 mil on a stack of red. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter which one you go for. I think at least I would get the uncommon ones. That's probably the ones I recommend because it's half a mil. But you should. I think that is how you get the boost 3 potions, or you get them from red gifts. I have no idea. But that's just optional, so you don't have to get that if you don't want to. If you want to max it out slower, then you'll have to do it that way. So, all right. So you can. So we spent about 2 mil, and I don't know how much, if you want to buy the boost potions, I don't know how much they are, so, you know, that's up to you guys, if you guys want those. Now, here comes the here comes a little bit of a cheaper phase. You are going to need a full set of Young Dragon Armor. Now, Young Dragon Armor ain't that expensive. If you wanted to craft a full set and not buy it off the auction, it only costs, let's see, I think you need 240 fragments, if I'm correct. It only costs 1.4 mil, which is not too bad. Wait, I think that's right? Wait, 70 fragments for the leggings, 40 for boots, it's 110, 80. Yeah, I think that's enough. But if you wanted to, you can just buy the fragments here. 240 of them is going to cost you about 1.5 mil, so you're going to spend 3.5 mil now, unless you just buy it off the auction, which it might be cheaper that way. I don't know. You could just find the cheapest buy it nows and buy them, or you can win them in an auction. I don't care how you do it. I recommend buy it nows because, you know, yeah. And here comes the expensive spending of the video. You are going to need a monkey pet. And I'm not talking one of these uncommon ones that grant a little bit of foraging wisdom, no. We're going for the legendary monkey. And this is going to cost you 23 million coins. Now you're probably thinking, what? 20 million, 23, almost 24 million coins? What? Like, just for a level 1? Now you're probably thinking, oh my god, why is it so much? Now, here's the thing. You clicked on this video saying that you had at least 30 million coins to spend. So if you can't spend that much, this one's actually cheaper. I don't know why. 300k coins cheaper. You could actually buy this one and get a steal because you don't have to level it up as much. You don't really need the legendary. If you want to go for an epic, you can. Because honestly, you're trying to go for speed. But if you don't want the tree capitator cooldown reducing, go for an epic. It's only 2 mil. If you don't want to spend that much, but I really strongly recommend legendary. Just because of that evolved axes thing. Which obviously reduces that cooldown. So you have spent a total of, let's see, so about 24 mil, plus the 3.5 mil. We'll say about 27 mil you have spent so far. Next, you're going to need a foraging EXP boost. This is also optional, but obviously this is only if you want to get the foraging XP. There actually are only epics. Well, there's only right now as we speak. There should only be yeah, it's only like epics. They're only 2 mil, which is not too bad. It's about the same price as a tree capitator. It gives 50% pet XP for foraging. So they boot. That's the cheapest one. If you want to go for a common, you can, but I would go for an epic. Strongly recommend it if you want the best setup. There is no legendary one, by the way. Just to, you know, point that out. So, just, yeah. So, you've spent now a total of almost 30 mil. You've spent almost 30 mil. And, you know, I actually have a legendary monkey. I got this one for like 21 mil. It was a freaking steal just for a legendary, and it was level 69 when I got it. Nice, by the way. But yeah, I got this completely by luck that it was 21 mil only. And you know, it's pretty good. It even came with a foraging XP boost, so I got to spend even less, which you can get lucky with that. If the pet you buy, if you buy a monkey pet and it's already holding a foraging XP boost, doesn't matter if it's a common one or an epic one. If you want to replace it with the epic one, or if it already comes with an epic one, you know, you don't have to replace it if it's an epic one, because that's kind of what you want. But if it doesn't come with an epic one, it comes with a common one, you can't replace it. But I'm not going to force you guys into spending more money, so if you want to keep that, then, you know, you can do that. So, you've now spent about 30 million coins. You're probably very proud of yourself. You're like, oh my god, I've almost spent 30 million coins just because I wanted to get the ultimate foraging setup. But I'm going to show you why this ultimate foraging setup is so good. So, let's head off to the park. As you can see, I'm at the speed cap, but at 4% over because the young dragon armor exceeds the limit. So, if you want to get your foraging skill maxed out fastest, you're going to want to come up to the dark thicket. This is where most of the pros do their tree chopping. As you can see, there's a guy right there in full melon armor, I think that is. And he's going at like pretty much the speed cap. You can see he's got the monkey pet on. But you're going to want to, and here's another bonus point thing. If you want to, I strongly recommend this as well. But you are fully allowed to spend, or not spend, but if you have a rogue sword, you actually get one for free, so this actually won't cost anything. But bonus points if you want to get the 100 speed to speed up the grind. So you're just going to use this once, because you can only use it once now, because of the update. And you're just going to go around with the tree capitator monkey pet, and you are just going to go around and just, yeah, that's it. You're just going to go around, running around. This is the same if you want to max out all your collections. You are just going to run around like a menace, chopping down trees left and right. Alright, you're just going to sit there. Some people might steal your trees. Hopefully you're going to want to hope you're lucky and you don't get into a lobby with like people that are doing that. Here's the other part. If you want to not have to sit and do this every time, like go into your crafting menu and craft it, you can get a personal compactor. These cost on average $1 million in the auction. So yeah, that's why I said you're going to need at least 30 million coins, or 40 mil. It depends on the prices, price increases, and you know how much you spend. But that's why I said you're going to need at least 30 to 40 mil to get the ultimate foraging setup. But you know, obviously I don't think I have most of the compactor set up. But if you've done everything in this video, you now have the ultimate foraging setup in Hypixel Skyblock. You've gotten a epic tree capitator, which yes, that's the only rarity. You've gotten the tree capitator. You got Moil on it, which costed 100k plus how much it costs to apply it. You've gotten a full set of young dragon armor, which gives 70 walk speed when you're above 58% HP, which is why I recommend it. If you wanted to, you can spend another mil on getting Sugar Rush on the boots. You don't have to do this. You can also reforge this to Mythic for even more speed. I reforged mine to Fierce because I wanted to use it specifically for end grinding, but you don't have to do that. You can also, if you want to, you can use a teleportation sword, like the Aspect of the Void or the Aspect of the End, so that you're teleporting around instead of just relying on running. And finally, you also have, for the ultimate foraging setup, the legendary monkey with a foraging XP boost. Doesn't matter what level it is. If you want to use pet candy on it, you can. I haven't actually used pet candy on mine yet because I don't want to waste the pet candy. I might wait till it's like level 90 and then I might, or like when it's close to level 100. Somehow this guy didn't even spend anything on it. In fact, hang on, I'm going to collect the money from these instant sources. Oh, this auction much found. Okay. But yeah, but you now have the ultimate foraging setup in Hypixel Skyblock. So that's pretty much the video. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, obviously, you know. If you guys want me to make a guide on the cheapest foraging setup instead of just the best foraging setup, then let me know in the comments, and I'll make a cheaper foraging setup that doesn't require 30 to 40 million coins, and the cheaper one will probably cost like at least like maybe like a mil at the least. So yeah, or not a mil at the least, probably like maybe like close to 5 mil at the least. So because getting 5 mil is not a problem if you have a legendary Enderman, because you can just grind summoning eyes. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you all in the next video, and happy 4-year anniversary to Skyblock.